Let's get back to our top story this morning, Matt, and it's the war in Iran. President Trump lashing out at allies this morning, urging them to buy U.S. jet fuel or fight for yourselves in the Strait of Hormuz. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth also speaking earlier on the latest in the Middle East.
The last 24 hours saw the lowest number of enemy missiles and drones fired by Iran. They will go underground, but we will find them. President Trump will make a deal he is willing, and the terms of the deal are known to them. If Iran is not willing, then the United States War Department will continue with even more intensity.
Joining us now is Wayne Sanders, Bloomberg Intelligence senior defense analyst and retired Army colonel. Wayne, this from the Wall Street Journal yesterday, saying that President Trump has told his allies that he's willing to end the U.S. military campaign against Iran, even if the Strait of Hormuz remains closed. Yesterday, you and I were talking at this exact time that the president was issuing an ultimatum to Iran to getting the strait open. It's the mixed messaging continued.
I agree. I think you even see that the U.S. struck Keshem Island, that being one of the areas inside of the Strait of Hormuz. Towards the opening, we had talked about potentially some of the scenarios being that they would seize Karg Island and others with the ground troops. So there definitely seems to be some mixed messaging here. I think that it's still being able to say, hey, look, we can do the following things. And then Iran did the same, right? They have obviously escalated as well, hitting a Kuwaiti oil tanker. So both sides are still trying to position themselves as best they can for any type of negotiating. If they're trying to do that. If not, President Trump, I still think, is looking for an off-ramp.
Is it safe to get on the off-ramp when the Iranians still have maybe 440 kilograms worth of highly enriched uranium? I mean, they have the capability, likely, and the know-how, definitely, to turn that into a nuclear bomb within, what, 4 weeks?
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest reasons you saw what happened in Natanz, Fordo, and Isfahan. It's one of the areas why you've seen so much pressure against military targets and production facilities that could do anything to be able to enrich the uranium itself. I think that's one of the areas where it's very difficult when you don't have boots on the ground to confirm or deny any of the strikes and the movement of any of this fissile material that could be turned into that. One of the biggest areas where they were striking were a lot of the missile facilities, especially like the Fatah 110s, which is one of the areas that they were actually concerned, not only from a nuclear capability, but then it can now range if you put that warhead specifically on one of these longer range missiles to reach the Gulf state partners as well.
All right, retired Army Colonel Wayne Sanders there now, fortunately with us at Bloomberg Intelligence. Looking forward to your research on this.